You worked hard to get your opponent to the ropes. Let's talk about how to maximize your success in the middle distance for when you fight. For this lesson, we're going to talk about middle distance strategies that exist in between being inside and in the clinch and being completely out of range. Helping me today is going to be our athlete and competitor, Renee. You've worked hard to get your opponent onto the ropes. You've decided to move into the middle distance. You're in exchange range. You don't want to be doing your work from the line like this for the same reasons you never want to be on the line. She is in my line of sight. She is in my line of fire. It's easy for me to defend myself from this position, and it's hard for her to protect herself from me lunging back out and trying to fight my way off of the ropes. So if you choose to attack on the line like Renee's doing now, I can see all of these shots coming, and even worse is from these positions, I can counter these shots easily, okay? She doesn't have any advantage because I can see everything that she's doing, and she's stuck right in front of me. It's easy for an experienced fighter to sit here and catch shots on their guard as they look for an opportunity to counter or an opportunity to exit. If you force yourself into exchange range, into the middle distance, you can count on your opponent putting that high guard up. Now, you can see this as an obstacle to get through, like we just demonstrated, or you can use it to your advantage. In this particular case, you're going to use this big high guard as an obstruction to them seeing you. Is taking the angles the answer here? Yes and no. Taking a deep 90-degree angle is a wonderful micro position to be in. She has a moment to attack, and that's great, but from a macro position, she's now side onto the ropes, and she's given me an exit towards the center of the ring. Instead of taking a deep 90-degree angle, she's going to take a tight 45-degree angle. This tight 45-degree angle isn't so committed that if I tried to step out, she couldn't obstruct me. And this tight 45-degree angle hides her behind my left hand, so I can't see shots coming as easily when she throws them and attacks. And finally, this tight 45-degree angle lengthens out my far side hand, so she has more time to see it, to defend it, and to react to it if I throw it, and it completely takes my left hand out of the equation. She's not stuck in front of me like she was before, where she's pincered in between my hands, where I could throw anything. By taking this tight 45-degree angle, she's outside of my line of fire for my left hand, and she knows that the only thing I can really throw is my far side hook. Takeaway points from this lesson. A big 45-degree angle leaves you unable to recover position easily and obstruct the center of the ring. A tight 45-degree angle allows you to recover position and obstruct the center of the ring easily. It allows you to hide behind your opponent's guard to hide the offense that you're throwing, and it allows you to lengthen the far side hand. If you look at fighters like Vasily Lomachenko or Roy Jones Jr., they do this very, very, very well, where they bounce back and forth from left to right, and they never spend time on the line. As they pass through the line, they change levels or lanes or layer in their defense, and this redundancy allows them to successfully attack. The easiest way to drill this out on your own is going to be with a slip line and perhaps a tape line on the floor. You want these in alignment with each other, and this slip line doesn't have to be anything fancy. I remember when I was in college, I used to tape my hand wraps to either side of my dorm room, and that was how I did it. So when I'm on here, all I want to make sure is that I'm practicing getting my entire body and my entire base 45 degrees on either side of what is this imaginary opponent's center line as I drop step through. I go to my open side, step pull, throw a couple punches. I go to my closed side, step pivot, throw a couple punches. I'm moving my feet, I'm changing levels with my head, thus meaning I'm layering in my defense as I do this.